Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the FSS Football channel. Today's match preview for the Manchester United versus Fulham Premier League game. Now of course Manchester United do come into this sat in second place still, and if we win this game that will be second place secured, and look, that means the last game of the season against Wolves is pretty much irrelevant. Fulham on the other hand are already relegated, they are 18th. So look, that pretty much should tell you what we need to know about this game. We should be winning this game. We should be winning it fairly comfortably, and we want to be able to win it fairly comfortably because we want to get in good form for, of course, the Europa League final, which as of the day of recording this is 9 days away. So let's win this game. Let's go to Wolves and beat them, and then we'll go to the Villarreal game in the final in good form, and then we'll go and beat them too. Now, of course, in the reverse fixture between these two sides, Manchester United did win the game 2-1. Thanks to what was an incredible screamer from Paul Pogba, if you remember correctly. Of course, Fulham did take the lead early on in the 5th minute through Ademola Lookman. Wan-Bissaka, I believe it was, keeping him onside. But Paul Pogba's screamer did get us back into the game. Did end up seeing us win that game 2-1. In a game which I believe may have taken us top of the league at the time. Or at least there or thereabouts. Of course, in Manchester United's last game, however, we did lose to Liverpool 4-2. Reopening their opportunity to get Champions League football for next season. Something we could have and should have really put out of doubt for them. Say, no, you can't get Champions League football. Now it's wide open for them. Fulham, on the other hand, they also lost, to be fair, in their last game. That was 3-1 against Southampton. Fulham haven't actually won since they beat Liverpool 1-0. Of course, Mario Lemina scoring in that game. That was 8 games ago. So realistically, look, we should be winning this game and winning it fairly comfortably. Now, we're looking into team news. We've got some really exciting news. Both Anthony Martial and Daniel James are both back in training and look like they're going to be able to take part in the Fulham versus Manchester United game. Of course, this game to some capacity. Whether or not they'll be able to play long, we don't know. But in some capacity, they should be able to play. Meaning Wolves, look, they'll get more minutes and hopefully, especially for me and Anthony Martial, they'll be fully ready for the Villarreal game, of course, in the Europa League final, where I believe, especially Martial, could have a big say and big impact in that game. However, on the negative side of the news, Harry Maguire is still injured and will be injured pretty much right until the Villarreal game. We're not sure if he's going to be fit even for that. The hopes that he will be, but we have no guarantee. And to be honest, I think if it's that close, he shouldn't be playing in the final anyway. It's not worth the risk. Anyway, with all that being said, this is the team I would play if I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer today. So I'll go for David De Gea in goal. Dean Henderson was tragic. He was awful against Liverpool. Cost us at least 2 of the goals. I think he's maybe even at 3. Maybe all of the goals you should do better with. I don't see how he can keep his place in today's game. I really, really don't. De Gea should come back in. I don't think De Gea ever should have been dropped. He was. Dean Henderson has now made a massive, massive cock up. And look, at the start of the season we said, De Gea is our first choice. If he makes a big mistake, that's when Henderson gets his chance. De Gea never made that mistake. Henderson has now multiple times. Multiple times in one game. De Gea should be back in goal today. Back 4, I would go for what I believe to be our strongest back 4 at the moment, which is Wan-Bissaka, Tuanzebe, Lindelof and Luke Shaw. I think Tuanzebe and Victor Lindelof play together so well. We saw against PSG, Tuanzebe and Lindelof looked absolutely magnificent. I don't think we've seen a centre-back partnership complement each other as well as we have them two. So I would go with them two. Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, they're of course first choice full-backs. They have been fantastic this season. They have to play. I would then go for Pogba and Matic in defensive midfield, just the double pivot. Matic was excellent against Leicester. I want to see him play some more. See if we can get the best out of him in this run. And if we get the best of Matic, and that Europa League final is going to be much, much easier. Pogba in there as well. He can control games in there. Of course, I've got Donny van der Beek actually playing out on the left wing. I'd happily swap him. I've just put Pogba in midfield because I believe he is better as a central midfielder than he is a left winger. And I think Donny van der Beek can do the job off the left. And I think he can swap with Bruno Fernandes a lot easier in that front line. And I think both of them together will get the best out of the rest of the attackers, which is, of course, Mason Greenwood. I think he's an amazing form, scoring goals. Rashford, he's not fully fit, is he? He's not playing well, so I wouldn't play him. So I would go for Greenwood, who I think is the complete opposite. I think he is in good form. I think he is scoring goals. So go with Mason Greenwood. And, of course, I've gone for Edison Cavani up top. He's scoring goals. Let him play this game. Hopefully he scores a few goals. I would then rest him against Wolves and make him fully fit for the Villarreal game. However, this is a team I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will go with. In fact, I think he's going to go with the exact same team we saw play against Liverpool because he likes this team. This is a team he's proven that he loves to play. So why would he not? I don't agree with it, and I can't keep on saying this and regurgitating the same thing. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is pretty much a man of habit. He will continue to do the same thing over and over again because he believes it works. He believes it gets success and gets results, and which, to be fair, it has this season. A lot of the time it has gotten results, but I don't think it's the future. I don't see it as a way that we're going to win Premier League titles with this team and with that double pivot, especially of McTominay and Fred. So just get rid of it, stop it. Play Pogba where you're going to play him in over the long-term future of his time at Manchester United. If he does stay long-term, that's going to be in central midfield, so play him there. And look, about the game, before I get a more in-depth analysis, of course, fans are finally back allowed in the ground. Of course, it's not fully packed. There is a limited capacity, but either way, it's going to be absolutely fantastic to finally have football fans back in Old Trafford. And look, I'm really excited to see it. And while I don't get to hear the atmosphere while I'm doing the watch-alongs, it'll be brilliant just to have that and see how the players react. See if players like Fred and McTominay do get a boost. But then just about the game again, I said at the start of the episode, we have to win this game. Fulham aren't great, but again, we lose this game or we don't turn up in these games enough. There's been times, Sheffield United, we didn't turn up either game. I don't think we were great against Fulham in the first time we played them at Craven Cottage. But I do think we will win it. I think we are the better team. We have got the better players. We need to win the game to start creating some positive form, some good form ahead of the Europa League final, which, like I said earlier, from the day of recording, it's 9 days away. Any positive result is a good result in terms of form. So I think we will win this game. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win. I think, like I said, Cavani's in goal scoring form. Greenwood is. Bruno's slowly but surely getting back to that goal scoring form. We can win this game. We should be winning this game. We should be aiming for nothing less than a win. And I think we will win it. Like I said, I'm going for a 2-0 Manchester United win. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Like I said, hope you have enjoyed. Please do tune in for the watch along. Link is in the description and the details for that are on the side. Anyway, thank you all for watching and I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.